This is the video requested by one of my subscribers. This was one of the hats that was pictured on the cable banded hat pattern. Her daughter was interested in this section of the hat. I did the bottom half as instructed in the original video, and this one's the horseshoe cable. After you do your horseshoe cable and you pick up your stitches along the edge of the band, as it shows here, you would knit 3 rounds. After you knit the 3 rounds, then you would purl 2 rounds. So make sure you put a marker because you want to make sure you go around evenly. So you would purl 2 complete rounds at this point after you do the 3 rounds of regular knit. Now if you like, you can put 2 rows of purl here to make this type of a double band at this point here. It's entirely up to you. This is a freelance type design. But you would purl all the way around the top twice. And after you've done your purl band twice, you would have this section. And after that, then you would knit 5 rounds, then purl 2 rounds, knit 5 rounds again, and then you would do just 1 round of purl. That will give you the bottom half of this scalloped edge. When you start doing the decrease, which is this section here, that's what causes this really cute scallop in this area. And everything is divisible by 8. So if you wind up with more than 56 stitches, say you wound up with 60 or 64 stitches, that would work because 64 divided by 8 would be 8. So, and here 56 divided by 8 would be 7 patterns. So you'd start with purl 6, 3, 4, 5, 6, purl 2 together. Now each time you go around, you're going to be decreasing on every single round. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, purl 2 together. Now as you do this, you're going to be having less and less stitches on your circular needles. Once it gets to the point where there's not enough stitches to comfortably go around, then you would switch to double pointed needles, and you'd finish the last 2 or 3 rounds in double pointed needles. But I'll go ahead and do a couple of rounds in this. There's your purl 2 together, then we're going to purl 6. I won't be finishing the entire hat because there won't be a real need for it. You just follow the pattern. It'll tell you when to do your decreases. Now I like to do my decreases on every round. It causes the top of the hat to become very flat, like you see here. It's a very flat top. You don't wind up with that long tapered point that looks like a Santa Claus hat. Let's see, where did I leave off here? That looks like my knit 2 together, so that's 3, 4, 5, 6. And if you get off by 1 by mistake, just continue on, don't worry about it. It all kind of works out in the wash. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. See, I'm back up to the beginning. Purl 2 together. And then you do 6 more, and you should have 2 left at the end. 2, 3, 4, and I don't because I miscounted back there a little ways, but we'll just pretend I did it correctly. And you purl 2. Now at this point, you're going to knit. So we're going to knit 5, then knit 2 together because that would be your next decrease from the 6 down to 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Then you knit 2 together. As you can see, it's starting to get a little bit tight, but you can do a few more rounds before it gets too tight. 2, 3, 4, 5. I try to do as many rounds on my circulars as I can. I'm not really super keen on using double points, so I do everything I can to avoid them for as long as possible. Usually by the time I have to go to the double point, I'm down to maybe 4 rounds. Knit 2 together, then knit 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, knit 2 together. Oh, I missed. And knit 5. And when I get to that part where I made the mistake, you won't see it. It was right there in all those pearls, so it'll just kind of vanish inside and it won't really be that noticeable. Did I knit the 2 together? Yep, I did. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, knit 2 together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So as you can see now I come out right. Knit 2 together. So now the next one would be 4. So you knit 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Knit 2 together. And we do 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Knit 2 together. See how tight it's starting to get? I should be able to get all the way around with 4. 2, 3, 4. Knit 2 together. 1, 2, 3, 4. Knit 2 together. 1, 2, 3, 4. Knit 2 together. 1, 2, 3, 4. Knit 2 together. And then the last set of 4. Knit 2 together. Slip this over. Now this time you would knit 3, knit 2 together, and as you can see where I'm on the wire here, you can see how it's starting to get that little point development. Now after you do the knit 3 together, then you knit 2, then you knit 1, then knit 2 together, and then you knit 2 together all the way around. Cut your thread, give yourself at least a 6 or 8 inch tail, weave through those last 7 or 8 stitches that are left on your double pointed needles, and finish it off. And that's how you do the hat with the bands.